Hi there, this is Michele Zaragoza, Central Valley team leader for Keller Williams. We're doing another agent spotlight. We have Heather Adams here. She transferred over from blah blah company, right? We don't want to do that. So Heather, welcome and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, my pleasure. So first of all, I wanted to just share with everybody what an amazing woman you are.
Oh, you're kind. You're kind.
You just took off a few weeks out of
Yeah.
your business to give back to somebody. Did you even know the person?
Not when I first met her, no.
Yeah. So you gave a kidney to somebody you didn't even know.
Yeah. And it's been like just the coolest journey ever. It's been just, I don't know. People are gonna eventually want me to just shut up and stop talking about it. But um for me, it was like giving her an ibuprofen or something. I don't know. It just didn't seem like a huge deal, but I had two, I only need one, and she needed it. And it worked out that I was a perfect match. And so it just worked. And I've been on a natural high ever since. Like obviously still recovering and still sleepy, but just to see how she is doing is just I don't even have words.
That is beautiful. Thank you so much for always coming from contribution. All right. So our very first time when we met, transferred over to KW, when you actually committed, right?
Yeah,
You told me, "Hey, I'm going to be laying low a little bit. I'm going to have surgery." And I'm like, "Well, usually when that happens, it's a magnet, right?"
sure.
So, so do you want to talk about your transfer over to KW and what attracted you to KW? And then let's talk about how you had to push your ceiling for a little bit while you were going through all of this and you had to hire somebody. All right, so I'm
Yes.
gonna let you just take it.
Okay. Yeah, so my transition from other broker to KW was absolutely seamless. And had I known it would be this easy, I would have done it a long time ago. My
That's
biggest
very
fear was I had open transactions, I had other stuff kind of waiting in the wing. I was still a relatively newer agent, just about, a little over a year. And I had a TC to lean on all the time. And so I was so comfortable with, well, I don't know how to do all this, but she does. And if I leave, what am I going to do? And it felt like so chaotic that there was just no way. And then I was talking to you, and you're like, we just have to like pull the trigger on this one, just do it, and then trust me. And for me, I'm always preaching to other people, you have to surrender, 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 surrender. And so for me in that moment, it was like, surrender. She's telling me she's got this. She's telling me she's got me and my business. Just do it. And I did. And I kid you guys not, like by the next morning, all my stuff had been transferred over. I had a TC helping me like redo some listing paperwork. Um, it was like it never happened. It just my signs got switched out. So not enough nice things to say about Michelle. Obviously, she's everybody's backbone. Um, but I was given more support in that 24 hours than I was given by my former broker in a little over a year. And to me, that spoke volumes because, like I said, I started as everybody starts as a new person, right? But there's a level of just throwing someone to the wolves, which is understandable because that's you learn that way. But there's also a way of kind of holding someone's hand through those ups and downs. And there's still days that just a few weeks ago, I texted Michelle at like 8 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm going to show a client this place. This thing is in the listing. What does it even mean? And she figured it out. And it's things like that that make it totally worth it.
good.
Uh,
I am so glad. I'm gonna back you up for a moment. You're a new agent that kicks butt, sister.
oh, well,
So
thank
let's
you.
let's let's pause and enjoy that moment because you're what we call a capper, a mega agent. You close quite a few deals and a high volume. So it's not like it was a new agent just slowly moving over.
Sure.
You had things in the works, and let's be honest, most people are a little nervous when they come over because it is you're the CEO of your own company, and you should be. However, you did say, "All right, enough's enough. I need to push my ceiling. I need
Yeah.
to become, this mega agent, which you are clearly on the way of doing." So,
Yeah. And
congratulations for that.
also for me to backtrack a little bit, also not only just you and what you shared with me about Keller Williams, but just the culture of Keller Williams. And I had been following KW on social media for a long time. And I would see what my broker and what other brokers post and what Keller Williams posts. And the culture and the just the how do you even put it? You guys are welcoming to literally everyone. Between regular KW events and KW Rainbow Network, that's huge. And I feel like real estate in general can be kind of a conservative industry. And so when you're able to jump in somewhere where you know that you're welcome all day, every day, that's enough. Like that would have done that in itself was enough. And then you were just kind of like the icing on the cake.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So
Yes, I love how KW actually talked about a lot of this at the mega camp, the different communities that we have, right? Let's say the rainbow, let's say the gosh goodness, the military one, the luxury. There's like seven of them, so I'm trying to think of all of them. The
sure.
relocation one. So yeah, take advantage of everything and anything, right? I mean, knowledge is power, and to be in a community that supports your growth and your beliefs and everything that you've been through in the past, why not?
Right. Yep. And also in that transition, I can't leave out Arthur, my new work BFF.
Right, right,
Arthur's been like such a tremendous help. I am not a technology driven human. I came from the salon industry for over 20 years where I never had to use a computer. So learning all of that and getting the help to be able to use such an awesome platform like Command has been super helpful. And then like you said, I said I need to take a little time away, which didn't actually work out quite like that, but
no, it
I
didn't.
still have been able to dedicate myself to the couch as doctor's orders and rest and get all the things I need, because in the interim, I was introduced to virtual assistants.
Yes.
I got a text message one day from someone's, KW assistant, and I was like, what is that? What is this? How do I get one of those? And
Right.
so I was introduced to Cyberbacker, and they are just another great kind of entity of Keller Williams. I met with they have head backers and lead backers and like a whole crew of people that, they help other industries besides real estate. And so they really are very knowledgeable. And so they had me fill out some questionnaires and get some information from me and what I really needed. And what I needed was administrative help. All the things that not only do I not really know how to do, or I know how, but it takes me 10 times as long, which is not a good use of my time.
Right.
But I don't want to do I
Right.
don't want to do that stuff. I hate it.
Right.
I like being
Well, it's not
out
your
doing things.
20%, right? So it's
Right,
activities that aren't producing the success part, right? The
right,
money part. You're worth $10,000 an hour and you shouldn't be doing that.
sure. And I agree. And so I spoke with them. They did everything. The communication was extremely professional, on point. They lined up several interviews with potential assistants. And then I had like some speed interviews, like quick, like ask a few questions, and then fast forward to the ones that I was like really into. And then the one that I ended up picking, her name is Phoebe. And she is an absolute delight. She's a younger gal. She is in the Philippines. She is super intelligent. Her team trained her on everything: car forms, Metro List, Command. I gave her all my info I use HomeSnap for a lot of my advertising leads. I handed them a email that said, these are all the platforms I use. These are my passwords. And they said, great, we're going to take the next 2 weeks and train her on that.
Uh-huh.
And they did. And so fast forwarding, she became my actual
Your
assistant. Like,
BFF, huh?
yeah, like 3 days post-op. And
Wow.
it was great because while I couldn't really do much of anything, I was able to either email her or text her, hey, can you put together this for so and so? Yes. And nothing has been an issue. If she didn't
Good.
understand how to do something, she has a team that helps her.
Good.
And for me, that's huge because it's given me time and
Right.
time to do the things I want to do, not only in my business, but my personal life. If I
Good.
want to get up and go for a walk or go do this or go do that, I don't have that like last year, I remember waking up in the morning and feeling like, like
The
I don't want to
anxiety.
look at my phone. I don't want to know what's on the to-do list. Like it was just daunting. And now I get
Right.
to share that load. And the best part is to have her part-time all week. It costs me the same as having a TC twice a month.
So you don't even have a TC now.
No.
You only use Cyberbacker
Yep.
for your
So
transaction coordinating, your social media, your command, which is our KW platform that
yep.
handles your transaction side, your database, your automatic drip system, your Facebook ads, all of that. She does it all.
She literally does everything. So I just closed an escrow. And so I had her be CC'd on all of that. So she could see what was going on with my current TC and the buy side to get a feel for kind of like the language, the
Right,
flow of
right.
everything. And so coming up on this next one, she will be the TC for that transaction. And she feels very comfortable. She has been doing like a mock escrow with herself and her lead backer, so they've been kind
Good.
of playing real estate in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
But
No.
not only that, 2 days ago, I woke up with a really bad headache. And that's been kind of part of this post-op fun. And
Love
I
that.
just text her and I said, hey, one of my clients just let me know they're expecting their first baby. I need you to send them a greeting card. One of my other clients, they just lost like their puppy, which was like, they're like, how we are with our fur kids, right? My
Oh
point
yeah.
is, I didn't have to go get a card. I didn't have to do anything. She has me hooked up on this platform called AM Cards. I, put some money on that account. And when someone needs a card, she goes in, she makes it personal, she signs it Heather, and she sends it. And it comes from my address. Like, I mean, it's just the coolest thing. I need to know if I can find plane tickets. She does personal stuff too. So like, I want to fly my daughter home with her daughter, my granddaughter. Said, hey, can you see if you can find round trip nonstop tickets towards the end of October around this date and returning on this date for under like $1,500? No problem. Like, like these
Wow.
are the things that we don't need to waste time doing, because we need to be like
100%.
out there doing the
Yeah.
things that make us, these things are obviously income generating activities, like the things we do in the background. But I don't get clients necessarily by like farming letters and things like that. Like I need to be in front of you.
Right.
And so this
Right.
has given me that opportunity. And it's also given me the opportunity to be in front of myself
That
and
is
to not
beautiful.
feel like I'm constantly in real estate mode. Like I get to breathe, I get to do my yoga, I get to go on walks. And I'm
So,
telling
so,
you,
so you're doing you a little bit. You
yeah,
actually are focused on you.
yep,
So they always say when we are, work mode, what are you saying no to? Right? So
right,
sometimes it would be your significant other. Sometimes it would be being healthy, eating right, going to yoga, going on walks.
yep,
So would you say you didn't learn any of this prior, huh?
and none.
Yeah. So being at Keller Williams for how long now?
What is this, September? So 3 or 4 months,
Yeah.
I think. Sounds
Yeah.
about
Do
right.
you feel like it's like life changing already?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I was kind of coming to this crossroads of I really love real estate. I like, you know, most of it. Obviously, there's pieces where I was really struggling. And this is where when you guys come in and help, and there's all these people, even, like Leslie and like everyone that's just so available to you. Because
Mhm.
yes, I couldn't relax at home. I was a disaster. I probably was not any fun to be around. And nobody wants that. And your ability to turn real estate off when you come home from work isn't a thing if you don't have help. And so yeah, for my relationship and for myself.
Right.
So
So this is what we call life by design, baby, just so you
yeah,
know.
yeah, and it's
Right?
pretty great. And now I feel like for the first time in a very long time, I am living my life intentionally. There are things that I
Beautiful.
know I'm going to do today, and there's things I'm going to say no to, and there's things I'm going to let someone else take care of. And that way, tonight, when I'm ready at 5 or 6 o'clock to make dinner, light a candle, sit down, whatever, I can do that. And I don't feel like I have all this stuff. Now I have to do it tomorrow. no, it's just we're
Yeah.
done. We're done for today. And this has not been my life in a very long time. So yeah, I'm super grateful for you and KW and Cyberbacker and everybody on the team because it's just it wasn't normal for me. And if this is my new normal, I'll take it all day long.
That's beautiful. I really appreciate you taking the time to share. It's meaningful and it comes from your heart. I can feel it. Um, the other day when we chatted, I was like, "Oh my gosh, we need to go on Zoom because that's just amazing to be able to be so authentic and real, right?" And a lot of people are scared, to push their ceiling, to take it to the next level at a new
Sure.
brokerage, even though they know every single
Yeah,
day. They know because they look at themselves every single day. I am the CEO of my own company. Am I
right,
doing the activities? Am I being supported for
right.
my dream? Right?
Yep, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if there's one thing that you can add to anybody who's thinking about contemplating coming to KW, what would that be?
Um, I would just say like you just I don't know for lack, there's Nike said it best, right? Just do it.
Yeah.
Um, there's certain things where you have to just stop thinking about it. We tend to overthink and complicate things to death, especially as, analytical humans in this industry. And think about all the things that could go wrong or what are your clients going to think or nobody even asked. Like nobody like it was so much more of a thing to me than anybody else. And so I would just say, when you know. So just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Thank you, my friend. All right.
Yeah.
You be the awesome person that you are today and be the
Thank
best
you.
version of it, right? So enjoy
Absolutely.
yourself and thank you
Yeah,
so much for taking time.
for sure. All right.
All
Talk to you
right.
later. All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.